What's up, everyone? It's me, ThusIAtone, and I'm recording a commentary here for a TDM I had on Quarry on Modern Warfare 2. And before I continue on, let's just go ahead and blah blah blah, ThusIAtone, why blah blah blah, why Modern Warfare 2 blah 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 blah, because Black Ops is so blah 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 blah. Now that that's out of the way, I can go on and comment on this match. I'm feeling a little bit peppy right now. I just had some coffee, so I'm full of caffeine. And the edited version of this commentary, for those of you that are my British listeners, I'll say, I just had some tea, so I'm full of caffeine. So, now, let's get on with the match. This is a match where I get a pretty hefty amount of kills, and right there you're going to see me kill a guy I never even see. Right there with a stunning rocket. Reason is because I heard the asshole coming. Some people don't know not to use Ninja, especially now with Black Ops out. More of the serious players have moved on to Black Ops, and Modern Warfare 2 is, shall I say, devoid of a lot of Ninja users. So this match, I get quite a few kills using explosives, and even with my gun, on enemies that I don't even really see until they're already dying to my bullets or explosions. As you can see right there. How nice of you to drop in, sir. You're gonna see a few good doubles, triple, and even a multi with a rocket, all based on sound, not sight. That's why I decided to post this match, because I do extremely well in terms of total kills, and I get quite a few based on sound. And the reason why is because of my new favorite perk ever, and that is SitRep Pro. Now, I wear a pair of Turtle Beaches, which, those of you who don't know, is a headset, and it allows me to hear in stereo footsteps and every little thing about my enemies, every little thing they're doing if they're not using Ninja Pro. I can even hear someone clicking a UAV. That's how awesome SitRep Pro and the Turtle Beaches are. And what's great about SitRep Pro on Quarry is that Quarry is probably one of the best maps for SitRep Pro, because there's so many different surfaces that people can be running on. So basically, I'm going to patrol this building for the first part of the match, and I can control the ramp over here on my left, I can control the dirt road all the way over on the right, and I can control the metal stairway all the way up into this building. And like right here, I hear the guy coming, I throw a stun and a Semtex, never saw him, but he's dead. All thanks to SitRep Pro. And so I know if I hear metal, people walking on metal, they're going to be coming up that staircase. I know if I hear the dirt, they're coming up the dirt road. There's so many different surfaces, and yeah, you can just hear people from a mile away on this map for some reason, especially with the SitRep Pro. And see right there, the reason why I checked out there is because I heard the metal footsteps. Now, the kill streaks I was using on this map were Predator, Attack Helicopter, Pave Low. The reason why, I was going for my 1,000 armed helicopters called in for the Helicopter Inbound 3 challenge, one of the few I had left, and I have since completed that challenge, so I am currently just working on the 1,000 attack helicopter kills, which I'm about at 850 right now, out of 1,000. But, let's continue talking about this map. Quarry has always been one of my best maps, not really one of my favorites to play, but see here, I can hear people coming up this staircase, this ramp, and what am I going to do? I'm going to fire a rocket, and yeah, we'll get a multi right there. Yeah, exactly. I only saw one guy, but I could hear all kinds of footsteps, and so I fire a rocket. I thought I was going to get one. I end up getting a 4-bagger, and that's how the game goes sometimes. And from this point on, they're going to start to try to mass together, as they finally got me out of there by sandwiching me. So they're going to start massing together and trying to come back that way. One other thing I wanted to talk about is enemy adaptation patterns, let's call it. Generally, you'll have a bunch of different things that the enemies will attempt to do in order to counter your advantage in skill level. For instance, a lot of the matches that myself and my friends play, we end up winning, usually by a hefty margin. There's a reason why I have 6,000 wins. There's a reason why my other friend has 6,000 wins. And so, generally, when you're kicking that much ass, a team will they'll cycle through a few different methods of attempts to get rid of you, to say the least, to to try to best you and to try to oh, that would be a triple. That'd be 2 rockets fired, 7 kills. Thank you very much. So basically, you know, enemies they'll cycle through a few different things. They'll try to adapt to your playstyle, and being able to recognize when and how they're adapting or trying to cycle through different strategies will give you a lot of really good kill streaks, and will be the matches that you really remember as being the ones that you did really well on. For instance, this map, they decided to, okay, these guys are kicking our asses. You know, they started out at the beginning of the match just like most enemy teams do, most stupid players do. They run around like they're John Rambo and they think they can just kill everyone in sight without getting touched. And then when we started getting kill streaks on them and kicking their asses because, you know, SitRep Pro, I can hear them coming. My other friends have got other areas on lockdown. You know, they're just, you know, they start to realize, okay, we need to start, you know, working together. So they cycle to the, you know, the massing together strategy, as I like to call it. And they come at you in big groups, and that's why I got a multi-kill with a rocket, a triple kill with a rocket, because they're starting to roll together a little bit more, because they figure, well, if there's a lot of us, there's no way they can take us out, which of course is not the case, because you still have to be able to fire your damn gun. But we played many matches before where we'll play like 3 or 4 or 5 straight matches against the same team, and basically, you know, they'll get so pissed off and just want to beat us once that they'll cycle through all the different commonplace strategies in order to try to best us. Like next map they'll try camping, that's always a popular one. The next one they'll try noob tubing, all of them will tube. Or the next map they're all put on a UMP silent. Or the next one they'll all put on cold-blooded, or they're all put on shotguns. And being able to recognize that and adapt to strategies like that is really what turns you from just a great player into a really advanced player in terms of strategy. So yeah, this has been a pretty good commentary, my first one in a while. I'd like to talk a little bit more about these things, but as you can see, the match is coming to a close, and you can see my ass get destroyed by a predator. And match is gonna end. One of my buddies gets a decent throwing knife for a game winner. Thanks for watching this one. My final score, 42-7, and I will have more to come. I'm going to start recording more, and hopefully show you some really good matches. So enjoy, thanks for watching, and take it easy.